few announcements before we get into today's video. First thing is I quit my job 2 days ago because the invasive thoughts were getting to be too loud. And now I have a lot more time to focus on this channel, but I'm also really interested in doing more vlogs. So I'm going to start vlogging a whole lot more as well, and I might possibly start a whole separate channel for my vlogs just to kind of keep that separation. But I used to think that I didn't have enough of an interesting life to vlog because I wasn't, you know, going to photo shoots and doing this and doing that with my day-to-day. But actually, like, every moment of life is very important and special, and I'm starting to see that a whole lot more. But today we are going to do a whole feng shui in this room. I work in my bedroom. Like, my office space is in my bedroom currently. So I need the space to be relaxing, but also to be able to work in it. So with that contradiction, let's do a room tour. So when you first come in the bedroom, there is the bed, a dresser, some other stuff. My desk is right there. As you can see, it's right in front of the window, and that makes it very, very bright, and it gives me a headache on the reg. So I want to move my desk away from facing that window so that I don't get a headache anymore. So we're definitely going to move the desk, but also I want to do some feng shui in here. Please ignore the mess. I was doing some laundry earlier, and these boxes are going to get cleaned up as well because they are from these birthday presents. But we're gonna rearrange the room. Here's a quick before. Ooh. Ooh. Here's one from the other side of the room. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna start by moving some things into the hallway, like random chairs, things that I can easily move into the hallway just to make more space in here. I thought it'd be a good idea to feng shui my room and make it work for me a lot more. I'm not the type to rearrange my room a whole lot because I have a hard time making decisions, and I always feel like things aren't perfect enough. So I have a hard time sticking with a decision and just rolling with it. I'm gonna start by removing all the things in the room that don't necessarily need to be in here, like chairs. I know you can't see it, but there's a chair right here, my office chair. Little tables and things that are easy to move out of the room to give me more space to move the big furniture. And then, yeah, that's where I'm gonna start.
It's up to you what you do with your life. You have just one, so do what's right now. Somebody asked me.
So this is what Walnut is doing. If I move it, it's hard to move with one hand. He just... Walnut, what are you doing? Can you please move? Hey, bugger, I don't want to hurt you.
Later.
Oh. Okay. I was just gonna kind of slide it. Now we have all this room over here for activities.
The activity is a question. So that's recipe for these. R.I.P. Kobe.
It's really loud outside. I'm sorry if you hear that. But we just moved the plant shelf over here, and then I started to get distracted by gardening a little bit because I noticed that my seeds that I sowed had gone a little bit too long. my bad. So I started immediately trying to put them in dirt and get them potted. But then I realized I didn't ever finish my desk, which is the whole point of this thing. A lot of your problems can be fixed with good lighting. So let's hope this works. Oh, it was already on. So I got Mr. Clean wipes. The lady, so I rang these up and a price didn't come up for them, and I was doing like self-checkout, and the lady came up to me and she was like, oh, I don't know what the price of these is. It wasn't ringing for her either. So she gave me this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 7-pack for $1. And I was really pumped about that because I think they were probably actually around like $5. So I'm super excited about this because I really needed these, and I don't buy them unless I really need them, because they're super effective, but they're kind of expensive too for how fast they go. So I'm glad I picked up the 7-pack and not the 4-pack, because the 4-pack probably would have rang just fine. Walnut, can you please be careful and not knock anything off that is glass? I would appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and reorganizing my room with me. I'm a lot happier with how it is now. The bed, even though it is almost in the same spot, it's just flipped around and against a different wall. I think because it's centered specifically on this wall, it makes it feel like it's its own space. And even though my desk is only slightly shifted, now that it has that whole corner, it feels more like a work corner. And these two areas feel much more separated for me, which I'm really going to enjoy. Now that I've moved things around, it makes the walls look a whole lot more barren. I was looking at some artwork and I am planning on putting more decorations up. However, I want to do my desk first. I am planning on doing a desk upgrade, and I want to do that first because I want to make sure that the artwork that I pick is going to be cohesive. I like to make sure that all the furniture that I have is cohesive and works together first, and then I can see where I'm lacking in color or texture, and I can add that in with the details. I did decorate a little bit with stuff that I've already had, obviously, but it's very apparent that I need more stuff because I have huge blank spaces on my walls. Like back there, there's just that whole area is completely blank, but I want to for sure upgrade my desk first because I'm planning on having a wood top. I want the color scheme to be totally different, so I want to make sure that I have that all settled in and make sure that I can get the things that I'm planning on getting and not having to settle for something else that may be a different color or texture before I start buying decorations and wall hangings and such things. So I kind of wish I would have done this change a lot sooner, but here I am. I have 6 more months to enjoy it, and I'm really excited to see what I can make this space before we move. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!